I applied for the Happy Early Years Fund because I wanted to take on a more leadership role and do something positive in the community, and try and get more grandparents and parents involved with their children.
I applied for the Hair Fund because I saw a real need in the community for dads and male guardians to have a space where they could bond with their children, share experiences and find support. I know how challenging it can be to find affordable, inclusive activities that allow us to create meaningful memories with our kids. The Hair Fund project offered the perfect opportunity to bring my vision to life and make a tangible difference for fathers like me.
It's actually been a good eye-opener for me because the skills that I've developed is every child is different, every child has a different learning outcome. What I noticed was that every child was engaging in a different way, and the word fun for each child was different compared to another child.
What I learned is how play is good for children. Kind of already knew, but it gives me more insight, more training, I've seen it more with other children. I've seen other kids, not only my ones, but other children, how they develop and how they change over time coming to the sessions. So I learned about that, and I learned how to apply for funding. I gone back to the mindset of working because I haven't worked for a long time. So all that, and I'm sure many more that I don't even realize.
I think planning a project is definitely something that I've learned a lot about. So organising, time management, liaising with different professionals, and working with other people in a team for the Hair Fund.
I would structure more, and I think more ahead of what activities I'm gonna do the following week.
Each session, I would have asked one parent to lead the project or suggest an idea of what we could do. So there was more interaction, more bonding, or I could have also asked the parent what difficulties they're having to bond with their child and make that a focus point in each session.
I'd probably have a couple more volunteers with me to help run the session, because it's mainly been myself and Charlotte, who's been amazing. She's helped me a lot in terms of putting out things and then clearing up. I think having an extra pair of hands really does help.
So my favourite moment was seeing the smiles on both the dads and children's faces on our first swimming sessions. It was a rewarding feeling to see them bonding and creating memories in a space that we made possible. One dad even told me that it was the first time he felt truly connected with his child in a long time, and that was the moment that reminded me why I started this project.
The Jumping Jacks activity, where every single child was engaged, and where they were all dancing to different types of music, engaging, and just kind of being a child and enjoying themselves rather than a parent telling the child what to do. It was the child taking the lead and actually telling the parents what to do and how to get involved with the activity.
Seeing grandparents, especially grandmothers, coming along to the session with their little ones and taking part in the activities, especially the story time.
Every single time I come and I've seen a mom share her troubles, not troubles, but like, oh, I've been through something, and then you tell her, oh, me too, and then we laugh together, and then your mind gets like free from it, like, oh, okay, I'm not the only one, and then we can help each other, and then you hear like, oh, I tried that trick that you told me last week and gone perfect, I loved it, and you see the children eager to come inside. And when we got new toys or new activities, and you see their faces like, oh, I ran to it, and then that's my favorite moments, all of them.
So following on, I'm also working with the Community Action Bradford and District. So they're helping me to get the group constituted, and they're providing me with guidance and support to ensure that the project has a solid foundation for the future.
So our future plans are, and which we've already started, is we're starting to look at more funding where we can engage parents and children. So one of the activities or program that we're working on is the numeracy program, where we will educate the parents and then they will be able to bring the child into the classroom and they will pass on the learning and work together to improve their language skills, their numeracy skills, and just a general bonding.
So we made a constitution, we applied for mom funding, and we've been successful. So hopefully until the summer, we'll keep running this session, and then we'll keep applying for more and more funding until they say no.
So I think it's so unique because you don't often see funding for parents and families, and yeah, I think I've been grateful to have been involved in such a project. So thank you.
Thank you so much for giving us the opportunity to deliver this project, and also for allowing it to be an eye-opener for myself, for the parents and for our community, because all the knowledge that we learned during these sessions and this project, it wasn't just left within the classroom. We was able to go outside and apply it to the community with our families and just for our future as well.
So I just wanted to say thank you so much, really, from the bottom of my heart, because without you, without the Better Place, Better Start, all the activities that you do, I wouldn't have been able to take my kids nowhere, and then we would have been at home all bored. And without you, families like me won't be nowhere to go. So thank you so much, and please keep going.